guys, I'm Matt.
I'm Brandon.
And I'm Jaron.
And we're Dads Flipping Houses.
All right, guys, welcome. Today we're at our Five Forks lot. This is one of our first new builds for investment purposes. Brandon can tell you a little bit about the property.
Yeah, so this location, we're just outside of Anderson. It's Pendleton technically. We've got an acre property here. We got a great location. Zoning's appropriate. We've got access for utilities, good site to work with. And with that, we're gonna be building a 2,400 square foot house, heated. As far as that square footage goes, it will technically be 3,350 square foot under roof, and we're gonna take you along for the process.
Now, Brandon, there's water here. You know, when it comes to buying land and water, Brandon runs from it. Me, when I'm looking for land, I want a tributary, a ravine running all the way through the property. We have to bring in, what, $20,000 to $30,000 worth of dirt before you can even build on it.
I think the last lot you checked out for us, we ended up needing 80 tons, 80 truckloads, sorry. So,
oh God, what's Matt doing? Oh.
Do not get mine on us.
No! Oh gosh, I think he's got a rumbling tummy. He's heading to the gas station. He said, I'm out. When nature calls, you got to answer. He's heading to the Circle K. Jump on it, and if it falls, that'll be amazing.
All right, guys, we're here at our Five Fork lot. Let me take you on a tour of the property and show you what we've done so far. For the last 2 weeks, all it's done is rain, which is why our site looks like this. It's nothing but mud. We got water sitting in all kinds of places, in the driveway, in our build zone. This is what you get when it just rains and rains. So when the guy's here doing all his clearing and grading, he's pushing over trees with giant tractors. He's cutting down a lot of the trees. There's stumps in the ground that he has to dig up. He's pushing them all to corners. Like you can see, I've got a big stump here. We still got to get that taken care of. We've got dirt piles across the property because he had to make room for him to be able to work, and then B, to have a place to get rid of all of it. Like Matt was saying earlier, that means I've got to burn it or I've got to haul it off. It's a lot cheaper to burn. So why did we clear where we cleared? Well, the simple answer to that is I needed enough room for my septic tank. I needed enough room for my house build. And at the end of the day, I wanted enough room in this particular build for a pool in the back. And coincidentally, it ended pretty much being right on the edge of the property line, but we were able to keep privacy. So that's why we stopped there. All right, so while you guys were at home sleeping this morning, I got up and got to work, headed out to Home Depot, picked up some stakes. We need to get this property marked. We got a little bit more grading to do before it's ready to start digging our footers.
Huh?
You want it over?
Under, bro.
I don't want you to miss.
Under, yeah, I don't want to miss.
Oh!
Ground ball, shortstop, I'm out. So how we found this deal is pretty interesting. Brandon actually found it. It was listed online, and Brandon called the seller, and the guy wanted to sell. Well, then we find out he had an agent. So we had to go figure out who the agent was, talk with the agent. It took a decently long time to get to the closing table. We agreed on a price pretty quickly, but we realized after we agreed on a price, set a closing date, that there ended up being a lot of title issues that we weren't expecting to go through.
I didn't realize that the property was even listed. We didn't see it, it didn't pop up on our searches. I happened to be driving by, this is a road I travel often, going back and forth to my kids' school, and saw the sign. I tried to get a hold of the agent, no answer, no call back, stopped back by here a second time, and at that time, the owner happened to be across the road. I didn't know he was the owner, but I walked over to talk to him. Anytime I'm buying property, if the neighbors are out, I like to talk to them, touch base, find out what I can about the property. He happened to be the owner. I was able to discuss with him a potential purchase price, but I had to stop, I had to make sure that we did it correctly and went through his agent. But essentially, he'd kind of already told me what he wanted to get out of the property, and we were able to make a deal work. But whenever it came to the title side of things, turns out he had just bought the property a year before from a family, and they were kind of cutting him a deal. And when they cut him that deal, they put a first right of refusal to purchase the property back. So then we had to reach back out to the owners and give them that option if they wanted to continue to buy back the property, or if we were going to be able to purchase it on our own. Ultimately, everything got worked out. It was a lot of headache. There was a lot of arguing between them. Some problems came up on their end. I hate that for the man. I hate that for the family. But we were still able to make a deal. We closed on the property, and we're moving forward. everybody's happy in the end.
Yeah, like the family was gonna have to buy it back, not for what they sold it to them, but they were gonna have to pay what we are buying the property from this guy for. And so they decided, hey, you guys can take it on. You never know what's gonna happen. It's like I've been in sales my entire career, and when you're in sales, if you go out and you talk with customers, you go out into the marketplace, you stir things up, good things generally happen. Brandon hit the nail on the head. You're going out and looking at properties, you're meeting neighbors, you're talking to people. You don't know what kind of doors are gonna open. We call it networking, people call it cliche. I'm saying, hey, you can call networking cliche if you want to, but the more people you meet, the more people you let know that you're trying to buy properties to flip, buy rentals, you're wanting to buy land to build, you can build an actual army, which is what we've done, of people who bring deals to us, and then we compensate them for doing so, and it helps keep our pipeline going.
Yeah, so grading ended up costing $7,500. And let me tell you about my boy Sam, who handled this grading for us. He's a hustler, man. The first lot we had him do for us, I wasn't looking for anybody, and he just happened to drive by, saw the property. I happened to be out there, stopped, and said, hey man, are you needing some work done? Okay. And on that particular one, we had to tear down the trailer. He tore down the trailer.
Bro, I haven't met Sam yet.
So yeah, he's a good guy, good kid. He's young, hungry, just trying to make something.
Hey, you know what happens when you get older and hungry? This right here.
All right, so we got a couple stakes we need to mark out where we want to essentially put this build at. We've already got pretty much the entire lot cleared. So our property line, you can see, pretty much runs across the back. There's a little ridge there. We've got a little bit on this right side, a little bit on the left side. Obviously, we kept some of the trees to keep a little bit of that privacy in the front. As far as the property line goes, we kept the trees all the way around, on all sides, to keep it private. It just makes it feel a little more peaceful. But also, we've got a decently busy road in the front, so that's going to cut down on a little bit of that noise, but make you feel like you're a little further out in the country.
What's pretty cool is that lot next to us is the water company. Yes. So nothing's happening there.
So nothing's going to happen.
So somebody can buy this.
Nobody's going to build anything. Now we got a little pump house there, but as you can see, we kept enough trees that you can't see that. It's not going to interfere.
And then we got my kind of land in the back, low wetlands, so nobody's building back there. So, unless I get a hold of that lot, then they better watch out.
Ours kind of, it stays up above that, and then when you get to the back, it drops off a little bit more, which is fine. We could have put the septic behind the house. We could have put it in the front of the house. In this particular situation, we went with the front of the house because in our area, a lot of people have been wanting to do pools. And so on a lot of our sales recently, our flips, our houses, they're like, can we put a pool in? Where's the septic tank? Do I have to move it? And that's been like an issue. Like we just sold one up in Pickens, and that was a common question that came up on that property. So with this property being similar in price range, we went ahead, it's gonna cost us a little bit more money.
Yeah, but it's up front now. That way the pool can be built in the back, septic's not an issue.
Plenty of room, no issue, nothing to worry about. It's gonna cost us probably $3 to $4 grand more to be able to pump the septic up to the front versus being able to let it just drain to the back. My plan, I wanted to be right about in the middle of this house next door for the front corner. This will be the garage. So the garage sits on this side. I'm not worried about it getting too square right now. Slow down, slow down. 22.
You want me to pull it out?
Yeah, keep going a little bit more. 23, 24. All right, stop.
Got him.
All right.
Got him. Hey, you see who's conveniently missing when we start working?
All right, so I'm at 25. We're gonna go that way. I'm not too worried about it being perfectly square at the moment or perpendicular with the property because we're gonna come in and cut this a little bit more with some final grade. I'm missing.
Hey, he's got the pressure on him.
All right.
He's sweat. Look at the sweat dropping down his brow.
You stay there, I'm coming.
He's got beads.
Dude,
just
I am sweating,
falling.
Man. It's friggin' hot out here.
Hey, but Matt, why does he leave when the work starts? He's got to go to the gas station. Nature's calling. Got to get a little snack. He acts like he's been sick this week. Oh, almost had it. Yeah. God almighty.
Yeah, so it don't have to be exact for this. When we put the footers in, it will have to be exact, but this at least kind of lets us know, like, I want to get all this to one height. Like, I want it all one level, and then I want to touch up a little bit of grade in the front. If it's not looking like, I'm gonna have Sam come back too and make sure we have enough room in the front for the septic, because if not, I'm gonna pull the house back a little bit more, okay?
51, 54, 57, 60. But I'm lined up with you right there.
22, 23, 24. You're a little off right here. But your spot, yeah. Yep. There we go.
Huh? Hold up.
I just counted off 70.
I'm saying look at straight across to there. We ain't nowhere near that post. Our straight across.
That looks straight to me.
Huh? Bro, if you walk straight, you do the left side of that tree.
Dude, if you counted 70 this way and I counted 70 this way, then this should be right.
We gotta walk down this way is what you're saying.
I just did it. That's why I told you to take 2 steps.
I'm just saying, stand right here. Stand right
I'm
here.
not holding that.
I'm saying stand right here and look across. Stand right behind it.
All right, yeah, you're like 2 foot off.
Oh, that's what I said. That's what I'm saying.
Here, I'll let you. Let me let you.
Ow! Mother F, that freaking hurt.
Hey, so
Oh! All right, I give up.
this actually worked out pretty good. So the garage is gonna be out on the front on this side. The house isn't gonna be quite this big. It only goes like 45, 50 on that side, but we still marked it off for 70, just so we have our square. But it's perfect. Look, the driveway just continues straight down. I'm right at the edge. We're still inside our setback lines for the sides of the property. We'll have a little pull out right here where you pull into the garage, have our nice concrete pad. It's gonna work out. It looks good.
Real estate investing is dangerous. Look who decided to show up. Wow, hey.
We're almost done.
Go home, we're done.
Ah.
If he sprays us with dirt, we're fighting. We're fighting.
Oh,
That's all he's got.
I thought he was gonna do a donut.
I thought he was supposed to be a country boy.
Where's my donut?
So I am sure these guys dogged me out for not being here for 15 minutes, but when all this stuff gets put into play, I'll be doing 95% of the work. So.
Oh, whatever. Hey, I put those 2 stakes in.
That is the most work I've seen Jaron do on a property.
And
yet.
I swole my hand up.
Oh my God, and he messed it up.
Oh,
All right, so we got that property to go look at next. You set up the showing for it?
oh, shoot.
Yeah, you did. You
Yeah,
did.
I set it up.
all
I'm
right.
just
we got a property we're going to evaluate and run you through the process of when you're purchasing a property, what the numbers look like, and should you flip it or not. Maybe we'll make an offer today.
Maybe not.
We're gonna make an offer.
We're going to make an offer.
Maybe we.
Make the offer.
If Matt's there, we'll make an offer. If Matt's not there, I don't know if we'll make an offer or not. So we created this channel because we want to give a place for the everyday person who maybe doesn't do real estate investing, or maybe they want to do real estate investing, to see what it's like behind the scenes. And so we're going to take you guys through every month our journey throughout each day of real estate investing for us, whether that's finding a property, whether that's doing like we're doing today and walking land for a new build in the middle of a rehab, negotiating with sellers, all the things that go into real estate investing. We're gonna take you guys along the journey, and combined, I think we have 30 plus years of real estate investing experience between the 3 of us in all different areas. And so you guys are in for a treat, and our goal is to entertain you hopefully a little bit while also offering a ton of value. This is how dads flip houses.